What's up, people? Mike here, and this is Uncharted 2 Remastered, Brew Difficulty Walkthrough. This is Chapter 13, Locomotion. Unfortunately, I noticed that if you start the next chapter, but if you like pause very quickly and quit out of the game, like if you're as like I did between 12 and 13, I went to bed. And when I started 13, the game didn't show the title screen, which is kind of annoying, but and that will happen occasionally where Drake will decide to try and jump off the cliff. For some reason, I don't know if it's because I quit the game between chapters, or if it's just automatically that when you get onto the train you just don't have whatever rifle that you ended 12 with, since that was why I didn't have the FAL with me. So usually if you're quick enough, well, if you're safe enough, you can take that guy out without the other two guys in the train car seeing you, or at least being aware that their partner is dead, but that will usually happen. You can usually get to this train car without the guy seeing you, but at the same time, more than likely they will see you. And you want to be careful with this guy because I didn't feel like trying to go into the combat with him, and I was trying to like get out of the combat so I could just shoot him like this, but I ended up getting killed like 3 times by him because I was trying to do that, just because I didn't feel like doing the combat with him. So in the end, I probably should have just said fuck it and actually initiate, like, going through with the full combat sequence, instead of trying to break in and just shoot him in the face like what I prefer to do. You can usually, that guy, it's like a 50-50 chance that you either push him off the train or you like break his neck. It's kind of better if you can shove him off the train, because then these guys won't notice his body. Since, as you saw there, I was able to get to this train car and they're still like on their walking path. You can usually stealth kill this guy if you've managed to not get detected yet. You don't want to stealth kill the other guy, because as soon as you get close enough, the guy that's on the turret will just automatically start shooting his gun. Like, I think it's like a tripwire that you cross that he just instantly will just start shooting. And then that guy got alerted because he saw his teammate. And then luckily the guy that was up on the roof of this car, he actually came down here, so I was able to kill him instead of having to like go up there to try and kill him. So I ended up getting kind of lucky. Now usually there's the guy on the turret, and there's I think like 2 or 3 guys in the train car also with him. I ended up getting lucky, and that first guy like climbed up on top of the train, so I was able to kill him, and then I was able to kind of blind fire kill the other guy. Usually if you can either throw the grenade like I did there, or you can get up to this train car and then kind of away from the roof, kind of like arc throw a grenade in, and hopefully you kill the guy that's on the turret. It's very 50-50 how you go about it, and I don't know if those guys just are enemies that spawn in when you move up, but they completely caught me by surprise. I did not expect them to show up. And I think at this point in the recording, I don't think I was fully aware of the whole switching weapons to make sure you get the full amount of ammo out of each gun. Like I mentioned in the previous video, how if you change weapons and pick up different guns, you can get like 40 or 50 ammo instead of like the 3 or 4 if you just pick up more ammo for the same gun. So you want to be careful at this point because of these things, but you also want to be careful when you jump to this train car to make sure you actually hang, because sometimes when you jump to this train car, depending on how you jump to it, Drake will already start climbing up on top of the car, and sometimes you have enough time to drop down, but depending on how close you are to those little metal light things, you might be dead before you have a chance to drop down. And getting through this part isn't too difficult, since you have a decent amount of time to get to the next set of platforms, I guess, on the upper part, I guess is what you call them. So they're not really too difficult. This part can be a little annoying because I've had times where I've gotten killed before I've even gotten to this piece of cover. I kind of ended up wasting that grenade, but, or actually no, I think I actually killed the other guy with it, but this last guy, I don't think he ever actually will come closer than where he is. I think he always stays back there, so I actually should have tried to save one of the grenades for him, just because I would have probably had a much quicker time to aim through the grenade than how long it took me to actually shoot him properly, since he can kill you a lot quicker than you can kill him, considering the problem I always had with this level and the next level on crushing was trying to aim on the train as it's like moving around. Like it's the worst point where you're aiming will get you killed more times than just not being in cover properly. But when you get here, you want to try and get all the way up to this piece of cover, just because you can blind fire kill these guys really quickly, or get a good grenade throw if you still have grenades. I almost probably should have saved them from those first 3 guys, since I could have easily have probably killed all these guys with 2 grenades. The guys would drop down and arc throw one up to this guy. So the time I took to actually like properly aim and kill that guy with the Uzi was actually really lucky on my part. And you want to wait for this helicopter to start shooting at this point before you move over here, since I have died trying to make that jump because it's been shooting me relentlessly. When you get over to this cover, sometimes you can get lucky like I did, and I literally had like 3 of these guys come rushing towards me. The third guy is in that piece of cover right there, but as you can see, you can usually get pretty lucky, and those two guys way at the back don't shoot you. They kind of get stuck in this loop that I know some enemies do when they're in cover, where they just keep like peeking their heads out looking at you, but they don't actually start shooting at you. It's very random when they do it and when they don't do it. But once those guys are dead, get over this car, get the rocket launcher, shoot at the helicopter. Make sure you take back the gun you had, or pick up one of the AKs that are here, since you don't want to go into the next, well, I say you don't want to go into the next level with the rocket launcher, but I'm pretty sure there's guns to pick up as soon as you start the next chapter anyway.